Today, I'm at the gun range. Everybody, it's Sam from Cast Blast Camp, and today I'm at the gun range. Muzzleloader season for deer is just around the corner, so I'm down here getting her sighted in. Thanks for watching. So today I'll be shooting an Optima. Pretty sure this is their V2. Got a Conus Pro Scope. Going to be using Pyrodex and 45 caliber sabots or sabots. Not sure how to pronounce that. With 100 grain. So this is how you load a muzzleloader. You're going to have the buttstock on a hard surface, like the floor or a hard bench. You're going to measure out your grain. These little measurement tools are great for it. If you don't have grain, sometimes you can use pellets. If you don't have a funnel, you can always use your hand to make a makeshift funnel and cup around the end of the barrel and gently pour the powder in. Now you can tap the side of the barrel a few times and hit the buttstock a few times to kind of seat that powder. Then you want to take your projectile. In this case, I'm using a 45 caliber saboted projectile. Start it in the base of your barrel just like that. This tool is handy because it has a little push tool designed on it. You take that little push tool, put it right on top of the bullet or the projectile. Firmly press in. Once you got it pressed in with the starter, you want to get your ramrod with the ramrod tip on. I go ahead and place this on the ground between my legs and then just press firmly down. You can go all the way down till you feel some resistance and then press it a little extra. And then you want to do that a few times to make sure it's seated properly. Pro tip is you can always mark your ramrod on your empty and full line so you know just about when you're empty and full. Take that out. Open the breech. Put in the cap. And you're ready to fire. The hammer is the safety on this. And that's how you load and shoot a muzzleloader. Our shot placement was a little high and right. Let's go check it out. So about 3 finger space high and 2 finger space right. So we could probably bring it down a little bit and bring it left a little bit. Before I move any settings on the scope, I'm going to take a second shot to confirm the grouping. And if it's grouping good, then we'll move it in. Another 45 sabot, another cap. And we're going to fill up on powder. Just about right there on 100. Take the old cap out. This type of powder burns real dirty, so after a few shots, you might want to run a patch through, kind of clean your barrel out a little bit to see if that will affect accuracy. Now the bullet's seated, fresh primer in. She's ready. The grouping is touching, so that lets me know I'm going to bring it down a little bit and take it to the left a little bit. Repeat the cycle. Okay, I've adjusted the scope. I'm going to take a third shot and see if it's on the center. Let's go check. Oh yeah, that's looking a bit better now. Looky there, after that adjustment. That was the first two. That was after the adjustment. I think I'll bring it 2 clicks back right and leave it at that, and it'll be good to go. That wasn't too bad of a grouping. I'd say we're probably at 50 yards or so. That'll definitely put a deer on the ground. You know what comes after muzzleloader season? Rifle season. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the zero on my rifle. This is my trusty bolt action 308. I've gotten plenty of deer with this one. We're gonna be shooting soft points. It should still be on zero from last season, but it's always good to check. Don't forget your ears. We are low and left. Let's see if we can get it centered. We're going to do 8 clicks right, 12 clicks up. Listen to the clicks. Alrighty, let's see if we got centered. It looks like we're dead center, but still low a little bit, but right in the middle. Alrighty, so these two and this one right here, those 3 big ones, was the muzzleloader. This was my first 308 shot. That was my second one after I adjusted. So we're going to bring it up about 4 more clicks and it should be perfect. Alrighty. It's hard for me to tell through the scope, so I'm going to get my binoculars out and give it a quick look. It's right outside the red circle on the right side of it, almost touching the red bullseye. Take one more shot. Let's go check. One, 2, 3, and 4. I touched, you can see the original one hit right here, and there was a second one hit right there. So that's a really good group. I'm just a little off to the right, but I think that's good enough. I'll leave it at that. That is a deer heart or a deer lung. I mean, that's half the size of my palm, so that'll definitely work. I just took some mud and smeared a spot on there on the clean part of the target, and we'll use that quarter. Now that's called being cheap. Hey, I'm saving trees here. And that's gonna wrap it up for the deer rifle. Got it ready for deer season. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and sight this AR in. Got this scope on it. I've never shot it with this scope, so let's go ahead and see if we can get it sighted in. Bit low and left, but not far off. It raised it up just a little bit. You'll know it when you had one off. We're going to bring it to the rod a little bit. That's just about 1 inch below the mud spot. Yep, just below the mud spot. So we'll bring it up a little bit. Gonna switch targets. There's a fresh target that someone didn't use out there. So this was that other target I was shooting at. And this was the one that I was shooting at to begin with. One got a little off, but brought it back in. Got real close to the mud stain. So there's one of the head we're going to mark out. And from the 8 up, it's clean. We're going to try these canted irons. See how they do. Firing, firing, firing. Safe. So I got him in the shoulder, right in the neck, his ear, his head, and 2 off on those fast shots. They were pretty much on. Well guys, that's pretty much going to sum it up. It was a beautiful day out here in the mountains. Had a good time at the gun range and got some guns sighted in. I'm ready and excited for deer season. I'm hoping to get the biggest one yet this year. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing this video with friends and family. Until next time, Sam out. Might be a good spot to come back fishing.